Welcome, everybody. Welcome, Rita Esther. Yes, Rita, you do rock. Welcome to the Marvelous Scope. Nancy's in the house. Welcome. My name is Marvin LeBlanc. I am the founder of Marvelous Performance Systems. Welcome, all you replay viewers. Please come on into the house and hit that little Perry person. We don't know if it's a man or a woman, so let's call it a Perry person on your bottom right and share. And thank you so much for the hearts. Now, today this is a spontaneous scope. I'm frustrated and I need your help. And I have some questions and answers that I'd like to share today. So please welcome your peeps to the broadcast. Again, my name is Marvin LeBlanc. I'm the founder of Marvelous Performance Systems, and I am a professional speaker. And today I'm frustrated. And so hopefully Rita and creative words. She was very creative on how she did her Periscope handle. Hello, I am. Oh, Delilah. Welcome. Thanks for the pink hearts. I love the pink hearts. Can we have some other colors? I am. Very good. Alejandra Curl. I haven't seen you in a while, Alejandra. Welcome back. S. Rice is in the house. Look at those. Oh, beautiful. I love some hearts. Alejandra, very good. Excellent. I'm feeling better already. QC. S. Rice. Hey there. Also, tell me if you're brand new to my scope. Usually I don't look like this. Tell me if you're new and tell me what city or state or country you're from. I got the gold. Who's got the purple? Come on. Oh, I'm so glad. Rita, oh yeah. Rita, because I tried to go back and look for your name, the other day. Let me write that down. And, Rita, on the particular scope that you were on, Los Angeles, Elil, I'm new to your story. Excellent. And remind me to share my story with you quickly. I can do it in about 15 seconds. But Rita, back to you. What happened there was I went back and looked at the Periscope. David Ballou, welcome. Texas A&M Aggie. Expert barbecue man, expert insurance entrepreneur in the state of Texas. That is David Ballou. Connect to him. Blue hearts. I love your blue hearts. David, what color hearts are you sharing? Let's see if David Ballou and Aggie can actually use his thumbs. Is that yellow hearts, purple and gold hearts? If it'd be up to David, he would only give me maroon and white hearts because he loves him some Aggies. And as well as he should, it's a great facility over there. Lafayette's in the house. Oh, we got some Raging Cajuns in the house and Pinhook Drive and great Boudin Lafayette. Oh, my God. My favorite place to stop by is over there at Poche's in Brobridge. My car veers off the interstate over there to Poche's all the time to get some stuffed pork chop and some boudin. Judy Rogers is in the house. Judy, are you the lady over there in Arizona, perhaps? Another insurance expert for the entire state of Arizona. Russia is in the house. Fantastic. Thank you so much for coming in. Oh, very good. Poche's is love. Yeah, baby. Poche's is some love. And then there's Best Stop in Scott, Louisiana. Girl, that's some love. Now, if I'm in a real hurry, I do stop at Don's right off the interstate. They have a huge system in there. And they get you in and out real fast. So Don's Specialty Meats right off the interstate in Lafayette. Lavish Princess. Welcome, Lavish Princess. Where's the grandkids, Pawpaw? There ain't no Pawpaw over here, baby. It just looks like I'm Pawpaw. I got the fire deep in my belly, and man, I can probably outwork you every day, but hey, we can both work 13 hours a day. That's what America needs a hell of a lot more of, I can tell you, is people who work and who have a dream. And you know what, y'all? I'm okay with being a papa, because I've earned every one of those white hairs. Where do I work? Well, my name is Marvin LeBlanc, and I have been an entrepreneur, an insurance entrepreneur since I've actually been an entrepreneur since 1978. The best grandpa in the whole world. Ba-bam! Woohoo! Ba-bam! Did y'all get that? So yeah, I'm a fun, unbelievably loving individual. I'm a professional speaker. I'm an author. I wrote a book called Come Hell or High Water. Anybody want to get a picture? Do I duck hunt? I used to duck hunt over there in Gaydon, actually. Come Hell or High Water, Life Lessons from Hurricane Katrina. So let's help, because this is a question and answer, okay? So I'm actually going to spend some time. I love the interaction. Usually my scopes are about leadership, or about personal performance, or about teamwork. And so that's what I normally scope about, but the reason why I did a scope right now is because I was pissed off this morning. Do y'all ever get pissed off? Okay, so here's the deal. I work hard about 6 days a week usually, and I have a 79-year young father. And so the weatherman yesterday said, today was going to be bright and sunny, and the high today might have been 69 degrees. Welcome, Alejandra. So, man, I'm all excited. All I have on is this Under Armour shirt and this golf shirt. So I go play golf this morning, y'all. Well, the only damn thing that kept happening today is it kept on getting colder and colder. And Uncle Herman, yeah, my dad is named Herman, and he is the best jambalaya cook because he comes with a whole lot of love. And he's an extremely inspiring man. So finally today, I get a chance to spend 4 hours of quality time with my dad. I don't know if you have any loved ones that you just love spending time with. It could be a mom, dad, a cousin, relative, or just best friends. Well, so I look forward to my Saturday mornings with my dad. Y'all with me? Y'all feel that? I mean, I don't know how long that I have him, but at the same time, he says, I don't know how long I'm going to have you. He thinks he might outlive me. And man, that does happen too. So here's the deal. That's a tough spot there, man. And I feel for you. And there's way too much of that in the world right now, which is also another reason why I scope, is because, any light that I can share to shun out some of the darkness that's in the world is what I want to do. So I go out there today. I'm out there with my dad to play golf and just be happy and just take a breath, kind of get away from work. The weatherman last night lies and says it's all going to be all sunny. Man, and all it did today was get colder and colder. Then it starts raining. Man, God darn it, man. Man, all I wanted to do was hang out, okay? I mean, it can rain Monday through Friday, y'all. It can't rain today, right? Yeah, Rita knows. Actually, Rita might have been fighting some of that damn rain today. So here's the deal. I was frustrated, all right? And I am frustrated. I'm happier now because I'm scoping with you. But the reason for this scope is I want to ask you, when somebody pees on your parade or rains on your parade, obviously I got beads because these are my LSU football beads. Y'all need to pray for my LSU football. They kind of have stumbled the last couple of games. Maybe they'll work it out today in Ole Miss, but it don't matter because I bleed purple and gold forever. It doesn't matter win, lose, or draw. No matter what the coach is, I'm LSU forever, but I pull for other teams too. Like, for instance, David Ballou. Me and David Ballou might have a little issue next week because his alma mater and my alma mater play. So the Aggies play LSU next week. So, we still gonna love each other. You see, when I was younger, I'd fight and all that. Okay, there's no booing. I don't boo. I don't allow my daughter to boo another team. Okay, so get off the boo. It's okay if you have a boo. Okay? Yeah, Daddy's keeping it 100. Okay? But don't boo at a football game or any sports event. Amanda May 91 is here. Hey, Amanda May. Welcome to the broadcast. I'm having a wacky fun scope today. My name is Marvin LeBlanc. I'm a full-blooded Cajun boy in South Louisiana, and I'm frustrated today because it rained and turned cold while I was trying to play golf with my dad. And then, okay, so the ninth hole happens. Well, a bunch of weak men, they quit. Oh, they were worried about getting sick. Oh, my God, getting sick. Man, if you stay on that couch, you're going to get sick. Okay, Erica's in the house. Welcome. It's snowing. Yeah, you see, I at least had a chance to play. It's snowing over there with Amanda. How the hell do you think she feels? Okay, St. Francisville's in the house. One of the prettiest places in the state of Louisiana. And if you got a motorcycle, St. Francisville, Louisiana is the bomb. And if you are worried about a little haunted house, there's a place called Myrtle, the lady's going to tell me, Myrtle Grove. What's the name of that plantation home that's haunted over there in St. Francisville, Amanda? Or whoever that was from St. Francisville, send that to me. Yeah, I should try Frisbee golf. I should try anything, hopefully when it's not raining. The Myrtles. So if you ever want to get scared to death, go to the Myrtles Plantation Home in St. Francisville. The other thing you can do is you can put your loved one in bed and he or she can act like she's sleeping, and you take a little thin fishing wire and you hook it up to a rocking chair and you go outside and you pull on that fishing wire while she's trying to sleep, and when that rocking chair starts rocking, woo, man, she'll be running out of there. It'll be bad. It'll be bad, okay? So, yeah, so you see, here's the deal. At the same time, I'm having fun right now, okay? I was mad earlier. So what about you? Do you ever have situations where, man, your whole day goes to hell and you get an attitude? I want to hear from you. How do you recover from having a bad attitude when somebody messes up and keeps you from, yeah, what do you do? Well, I'm asking you, Dennery, you know, what do you do with a bad attitude? What I do is I'm a business owner, I'm a personal coach, and I help people get out of bad attitudes. And earlier, hey, Christy, earlier today, I actually had a bad attitude. But usually what I spend an obsessive amount of time on leadership, performance, and being resilient, because I'm the best-selling author of a book called Come Hell or High Water. And Come Hell or High Water is simply my Katrina comeback story. Have all of y'all heard of a little disaster called Hurricane Katrina? Rita, I know you did. I hope you weren't in Hurricane Katrina. But anyhow, I went through Hurricane Katrina. And when I went through Hurricane Katrina, I happened to lose my house because it was at the 17th Street Canal Breach. And the 17th Street Canal Breach, my home was the most filmed home in North America in 2005. I've worked hard to kind of talk about it over the last 10 years, but it still kind of smacks me in my heart whenever it comes up. It's like something that could have happened to somebody else and didn't happen to me, but it did happen to me. And so we did lose that home. I happen to have a business that received 12 feet of water, and I never returned to that building again. And then the sad thing is I lost 9 employees, and when you lose 9 employees, that makes it pretty tough to run a business, right? And then the insurance commissioner in the state of Louisiana stopped sending out insurance payments to the customers. And so if nobody is receiving a bill because they don't have a mailbox anymore, and the reason they don't have the mailbox anymore is because it was flooded, everything was gone, then a guy like me doesn't get paid. And so for the first 100 days, basically, after Hurricane Katrina, I had no income. And suddenly, at age 43, I was homeless. So, lo and behold, a woman, a lady in Bronx, New York, kept on telling me, hey, Marvin, man, you gotta tell your story. And I said, man, nobody wants to hear my story. I mean, I'm a small town Cajun boy. Nobody wants to hear that story. Well, guess what, Christy? Christy, now it's been a decade later, and you don't have to feel sorry. Here's why, Christy. Christy, if that wouldn't have happened, I wouldn't have met you just now. There would have been no Periscope. My whole life has changed. There was a guy on here earlier who's a personal friend of mine. His name is David Ballou. I would have never met David Ballou, and he's a personal friend of mine. A quick story that I wasn't going to tell or even think about till just now is, you see these hands? Well, they were basically, one was totally broken, and the other one was severely sprained because I had a motorcycle accident after the storm, and I needed to go to Texas to actually do a talk because I'm a professional speaker. Boy, I don't look like one right now because, hey, I'm keeping it real. I'm vulnerable. I just went and tried to play golf, and I got rained on all morning. And then when I get home after getting rained on, now the sun's out and I'm mad. I'm frustrated. So that's why I'm on here, Suzer. I'm on here because I want to hear how y'all get out of being frustrated. So, yeah, Christy, I did rebuild. And for about several years, I was mad as hell and I couldn't take it anymore. But I kept fighting. Because, you see, if two people are in a fight, this is good stuff, Christy. You get me fired up. You see? You feel me? I'm coming back. Okay, go ahead and go back. Come back in and hit that tap, tap, tap. Have all of you given me 500 hearts so far? Because I'm getting wound up. I'm getting wound up. Okay, here's the deal. So, Christy, the fight, if you and I, whoever, if two people have a fight, one's laying on the ground, he's not moving or she's not moving. Hopefully it's a he. I don't ever want to see two females fight. He's laying on the ground, motionless. Here's the question. Is the fight over? Is the fight over? The answer is the fight's not over unless the guy on the ground decides to stay on the ground. Okay? So when I got slapped silly in Hurricane Katrina, the fight wasn't over unless I just laid there and took it and just say, well, this is just the end of me, and oh, woe is me, and I throw a big-ass pity party, and I wait for some government agency to send me a check. No, it ain't over, okay? And so, yeah, they call me the come hell or high water guy, okay? I didn't even have a name for this book, but whenever I was interviewed by my publisher 19 times, I had 19 one-hour interviews with him. In my interviews, whenever he's picking up my story, I kept saying, come hell or high water, because come hell or high water, I was going to fight through that. And so today, the reason I'm on right now is I'm frustrated because I was mad. I didn't get my way this morning. Okay, I didn't get to have my sacred time with my dad with all the rain. The other thing on why I'm mad is I own several golf gloves. You know how you put a golf glove on? Well, I only had one, the one that I had on. All the rest of them was in my garage. Man, Stu, man, put that darn... Put your gloves in the garage. But no, I went and cleaned out my golf bag and left all of my freaking gloves over here. I didn't have a rain jacket on because I was stupid. I made a mistake. And, oh, I believe the weatherman. Yeah. Oh, it's going to be sunny. Get out. Man, they get paid to do that? So now I'm going to slow down, and I want you guys to tell me. Capice is in the room. Tell me, Rita, what do you do when things ain't working out for you during the day? What do you do to get yourself back on? Hey, Christy, good. Spit out that food, baby. Yeah, I'm always going to be wild. I'm always going to be, most of the time, happy. Here's the thing. I was really pissed off this morning, okay? But y'all are making me feel better, all right? Here's the other thing. KSU Owls in the house. Grab a coffee. Rita's telling me, okay, so one of the things she might do is she grabs the coffee and just chills out. In my office, I said, man, sometimes you got to blow it out. Blow it out. Hey, Orhan Baskaya. I think I said that right. So what do you do when you're having a bad day? Sometimes it's not your fault, but you got to get yourself back on track. So what do? I'm really asking you. Tell me what you do. Christy, when you're having a bad day, what do you do? Some of you might have kids. Hey, Mark, welcome to the house. If you got kids and you're having a bad day with the kids, what do you do to get your attitude back on? Michael's in the house. Welcome, Michael. Okay, so what Christy's saying is, remember when things went well? Great insight. You know, in other words, I can't stay mad for the rest of the day. That's not how you want to live. Play with the dogs. The great thing about animals is they'll lick you with unconditional love. You might whip them the night before you come back from work. They love you all again. Yeah, okay, so Rita says one way it makes her feel better, she whips their ass. And guess what? I'm not talking about child abuse, but every now and then, that's something's kind of wrong in the world right now, okay? There's nothing wrong with a good ass whipping, okay? I'm not saying you should ever hit your child in the face or hit them with anything metal, okay? But in my world, look at a picture of a grandbaby. Oh, Lord. I'll actually look at pictures of my friends' grandbabies because my daughter, I don't know. She's kind of scared about walking around 9 months with a bowling ball stuck in her stomach, y'all. Y'all feeling me? Yeah, I don't see her going through that 9-month pregnancy thing, you know. I think some women are better cut out for it than others. I'm getting a lot of hearts on that. Yeah, so heart it up, girls. So anyhow, when I gave that talk over there with in Texas right after I had that accident, I was basically in some Velcro casts on both hands, and they invited me to a nice steak restaurant, only to realize after they ordered the steak, when the steak came, I couldn't cut the steak. I didn't have any hands to cut the steak. And so, lo and behold, David Ballou happened to be there, and a friendship ignited because he said, hey, give me that plate. And David Ballou, the night before my speech in Texas, after I had this motorcycle head-on collision, I lived, by the way. The other guy didn't. He passed away 2 weeks later. But David actually cut my steak. And there was a friendship that developed. And no, my brother and wife didn't adopt a kid, but another person that's on, he has suggested that adoption is a great thing. And actually, to be honest with you, hey, DeBrinco, actually, there's some people right now that have children that they just simply can't take care of. They may have, I know several people that I think had one too many children. And I hate to say it, but the child probably would have been better off if they would have been adopted by loving parents that actually could provide for them a better life. So you may know somebody like that. It's a tough spot. Real Tracy, welcome to the house. Woleed, welcome to the house. What we're talking about is when you're frustrated and either something went wrong, it might have not been your fault at all. What do you do to get your attitude back and still have a happy day? Artron Trade, Jay Blondie, welcome. Always remember, I still have a replay that you can go to. So here's my question to you, the new people coming in. When things are not going well, what do you do? I'm in my 50s, Jay Blondie, so I'm halfway home. I expect to live to about 90. After about 90, I'm going to be old and tired and pissed off even worse. And by 90, I'm ready to go on to my maker. So that's how I got it all worked out. But hey, if I die tomorrow, it's a damn good thing I'm scoping right now, because this will be permanent and you'll have it, and then you can stay positive. I think your name is Mark, right? Melville 68. Isn't your name Mark? Don't focus on the problem. That makes it worse, so look for solutions. Here's something, okay, so now I'm going to switch. I was cutting up a little bit earlier, so now I'm going to switch a little bit, get a little bit more serious. Yes, Mark, I didn't know you were in Tampa, but I did remember your name. Shaz LGC's in the house. Welcome, Shaz. One of the things that makes independently wealthy individuals, such as myself, how they get to those higher levels of success is definitely not because they're more intelligent. Okay, I've already proven that in this broadcast, right? I know Rita said, "Whoo, man, that guy's crazy. I love him to death. I'm gonna keep watching him because I learned so much from this crazy Cajun boy." But man, you know, he doesn't have a full deck of cards. Never did. And then the storm hit, and I even have less cards in my deck. But I have more love in my heart. And that's why people follow this scope. Why people become more wealthy is because they are still getting hit in the mouth just like you are. You're still getting hit in the mouth. Whether you're a business entrepreneur, whether you're Richard Branson or Steve Jobs or Gary Vaynerchuk, you need to follow Gary V-E-E. His broadcasts are unbelievable. You also need to follow Michael Cinquino, C-I-N-Q-U-I-N-O. Michael Cinquino. Hey, Sam. Sam is in the house. Sammy Sosa 84. Yes, sir. Welcome. What the successful people do is they don't stay stuck. So their time to stay stuck is less than other people who feel like people are raining on their parade. Yeah, Gary V, you think I'm twisted? He's majorly twisted too. This guy, one of his biggest dreams ever is to buy the New York Jets football team. And I don't even know if the guy that owns the Jets football team would ever even sell it. But that's his life goal. You know, what's your life goal? You know, are you going to get to your goal faster if you stay pissed off? Or what if you're in a shitty job and you refuse to take the initiative to move down the road to somewhere better? How's that going to work out for you? You know, we all have to be miserable. We all have to go through being miserable from time to time, but we do not have to stay miserable. And so I just wanted to broadcast on that. Another thing that I'm going to show you right here is, you see this? It's called Zapp's Potato Chips. Y'all want to take a picture of that? Zapp's Potato Chips. So whenever I'm having a bad attitude after getting rained on, if I can open up me some Zapp's potato chips, Mark says you can't live in the past. So I'm living in the present with Zapp's potato chips. This is spicy Cajun crawtator. They also have one hotter than jalapeno. So when I eat this right here, you know, I like me some comfort food. A little later on tonight, I'm going to go to this little Cajun restaurant called Roberto's on River Road. Rita probably knows about Roberto's. The building's probably about 100 years old. If the termites left, the building would fall down. But y'all, oh my God, the fried catfish, is unbelievable. What Mark does to lift himself up is listen to music. Now, for me, because I'm a Cajun boy, I love the blues music, and there's a guy named Tab Benoit. Can you throw that at the bottom, Rita? Tab Benoit, B-E-N-O-I-T. Tab Benoit is a native Cajun boy from down in the Houma Thibodeau area, and he's also a conservationist and activist, Tab Benoit, and he plays an unbelievable great guitar. And for you women out there, Tab Benoit, oh, mais enfin chat. He's nice on the eyes is all I'm going to tell you. So if you ever get a chance to go see Tab Benoit live, I promise you it won't disappoint. His music and his lyrics are all his own, and he sings about Louisiana culture, the swamps. He sings about Cajun music. He sings about New Orleans. He sings about coastal restoration. I was involved with the St. Bernard Citizens Recovery Commission after Hurricane Katrina, and right now we're losing 1 football field per hour of coastal land in New Orleans right now. Somebody mentioned Alan Toussaint. Alan Toussaint was instrumental in so many different movies and hundreds of musicians in his life. And y'all, yesterday at 11 o'clock, they put Alan to rest, and there was tons of musicians that started at 11 o'clock, and they went hours and hours. Go Sooners! They went hours and hours of playing and telling stories about the great Alan Toussaint. So Alan has passed away, and so with him is so many heartfelt condolences and memories. But his spirit and his music lives on, and his influence lives on. The other person that our Cajun culture recently lost was Paul Prudhomme. Paul Prudhomme was a Cajun boy from around the Opelousas area that moved to New Orleans, and Paul Prudhomme is the one credited for creating the blackened cooking process, mostly with blackened seafood, blackened fish. And by the way, y'all, blackened seafood or blackened cooking is not burnt, okay? If it's blackened properly, it's not burnt. And you're right, Mark. Tab Benoit is great. And if you like just a great guitar player that plays the blues, which is my favorite genre, you will love Tab Benoit. Another person that you should follow is a guy from Caron Crow, Louisiana, and his name is Mark Broussard, who has won some Grammys, and now Mark has his own label, and so he doesn't have to punch out an album to placate some music company. He can do what he wants to do. And isn't that what it's about, y'all? Doing what you want to do. And so I have thoroughly enjoyed this scope. It's been totally random. And I just saw my LSU Tigers miss a little chip shot field goal, so we're struggling. So I might get pissed off a little bit more by the time the night's over. But no, I'm not, because I have so much to be grateful for. And you people out there, whenever things get in your way, just drop me an email. I don't care. I don't care if you want to go look at the book, fine. Go to MarvinLeBlanc.com. You'll see 200 free blogs. Matter of fact, I have to go read some of my own blogs to get my attitude right, y'all. Okay. Sometimes I say, man, did I write that? Now I have to be accountable to what I wrote. So, how about you? Are you accountable to your dreams? Okay. Are you letting non-dreamers poo-poo on your parade? Don't do that. Are you following the right people? Okay? Follow people that are moving in the same direction that you are. Follow people like myself who screwed up so much before. You can keep making all the mistakes, or you can just listen to somebody who's already made the mistakes. I mean, every one of those white hairs right there, y'all, those equal one mistake. Okay? Imagine the wisdom. And still, I'm sexy as hell with my LSU hat on and, man, these ugly little glasses. I still feel like I'm the total Cajun package, right? Okay? You got to have a little humor. So, yeah, Rita says, listen to the right people. Here's another thing. Humor. Mark, throw this up. Humor is serious business. Humor is serious business. Man, you can't be serious all the time. Okay, you gotta have a little fun. There's a lady that just came on. Her name is well, her first name is Judy, man. She's went through all kind of damn adversity, man, and she's still positive. Yes, David, I do make a damn good roux, and roux is spelled R-O-U-X. Here's the other thing, okay? There's no such thing as a good gumbo without a roux in it. All right? There's no good gumbo without roux. And good gumbos, it takes time. You can't rush a gumbo, and you can't rush a roux. If you rush a roux, okay, you're going to scorch it. It's going to taste like hell. Okay? So sometimes, man, chill out. You know, fricassee is a little hard for me. I didn't grow up with much fricassee, but if you cook one, I'll meet you over there at Starbucks, and I'll pay you for that fricassee, and I'll buy you a cup of coffee, and we can still pass us a good time. But I could not live without pork. Pork is my favorite. I used to love beef, but man, I tell you what, there's nothing like some good pig, whether it's bacon or a stuffed pork chop from Poche's. Man, pork strips on a grill. Man, yes, you can email me, Christy. Here's the deal on my email. My email is MarvinLeBlanc Speaker. MarvinLeBlanc at gmail.com. Now, it is true that I have, you know, several employees, and I have a couple of virtual assistants. However, I'm the only one that reads and answers MarvinLeBlanc at gmail.com. And I missed that last comment. I make an incredible something, and now you got my attention, because when it's something to do with food, I don't want to miss it. I mean, it takes a commitment to have all that extra fat on my face. You know, I got to keep my eating up. I got to keep my calories up. Oh, St. Louis style ribs. Okay. Yeah. See that right there? That's commitment. I like seeing the thing about the St. Louis style ribs, because there's a guy that was on here earlier, David Ballou. He's from Texas. Porking your wife is also a healthy thing to do. I assume. I hope she's consenting. But yeah, old Mark, you've been rocking the ribs. Whoo, we got some squirrels on here sometimes, y'all. Man, talk to the hand, baby. You gotta go with it, Mark. But, man. Yeah, thank you, Christy. Yeah, it's a great calorie burner. I mean, you should do that just as a team player for your spouse. You should help him or her out with that, you know, just teamwork. But yeah, there are some squirrels out there, man. I mean, man, the word squirrels, by the way, Rita would understand, comes from the great legend who's now deceased, Buddy DiLiberto. Buddy D was the radio voice of the New Orleans Saints. And when he'd get a caller in that was just like so whacked out, he said, "Okay, squirrel, you got to go," and he'd knock him off of the broadcast. So yeah, if you got to run, go ahead. Rated PG. There you go. It's okay to get old, just don't grow up. Okay, growing up is freaking overrated. The other thing is, oh, I want to retire. Don't say that. Okay, you might hate the job you're in, but you don't want to retire. Okay, people who retire with nothing to do doesn't work out. Big Dave, yeah, Big Dave is he's pretty good on the radio as well. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get off here. Go watch my Tigers, take a good shower, probably set up my fire pit and watch a little football while I got that fire pit going. I hear it's going to be freezing tonight, but the lady that was on earlier, it's already snowing where she's at, and for a Cajun boy, I can't even imagine. But yes, Christy, you send me an email, or anybody who has a private conversation that you want to have offline, certainly send me an email at MarvinLeBlanc Speaker. That's MarvinLeBlanc at gmail.com. And also, if you go to my Periscope bio, if you want to leave me a tip or a contribution or a donation, $5, $10, $20 or whatever, those contributions, a portion of all that goes to the American Diabetes Association, because I lost my mom at 56 to complications of diabetes, and no one should lose their mom at 56. So that's at my website, paypal.me/MarvinLeBlanc. at the Periscope bio if you want to leave donations. He's type 1 diabetic. Mark, it's a hell of a road, man. There's mood swings. You got to watch nutrition choices. It's hard to eat correctly whenever I'm speaking and traveling across the nation. I have some customers that are insulin dependent on a pump, wearing it on their belt. You know, man, it's a tough lifestyle. Christy, thank you. Thank everybody that's in the house. My name is Marvin LeBlanc. I am a performance coach and a professional speaker. Today I want to wish you peace. I want to wish you love. And most of all, I want to wish you gumbo. Goodbye from South Louisiana. Marvin LeBlanc, the Cajun Rambo. Thanks so much for joining in. Bye, guys. Later, Andre. Y'all can all watch the replay as well if y'all came in late. Bye-bye.